Skonsem Production.
Mikrofon check, jeden wako jeto. Skonsem praca, szwaki Daniel Leto. Ciao zdrawo, wagwan, Skonsem family! It's another day. It's another day on the planet.
Another day, another dollar, another chicken gets slaughtered. Yes, people, though, how we doing, man? How's everybody doing? Big up to everybody who has been showing us love, watching the videos, getting in contact with us, and and as well for everybody who's been emailing us, because we've been reading them emails, and boy oh boy, you guys are showing us love, man. So
plenty love.
You know, we're gonna crack on. Don't get it twisted. We see the reactions you guys are sending, and we got that on the list, so they are coming. But yeah, guys, thanks for showing the love to the Skonsem Brachas. We love it.
So guys, listen, today, you know what? We got new entry to the Skonsem lab. Rambo, Amadeus, Smrt, Popa, Mila, Jovovica. 1991. Where do you want your accent to be from? Where if you learn Serbo-Croatian, which is like basically same as Bosnian, same as whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
Where would you want your accent to be from? Belgrade, Sarajevo, Zagreb, Dalmatia, Novi Sad, Banja Luka. Where? Tell me. Tell me.
First and foremost, that's a very good fucking question. Yeah, man. I have to go. I want a Bosnian voice. I want to be. You see, I want to have that Bosnian. You get me? You get me? So yeah, Sarajevo. Besides that name just sounds so banging.
Yeah, it does.
Sarajevo, that's just such a nice name. I just think of, I close my eyes, I think of sun.
Would you call your daughter that name?
Yeah, but I'd probably put an A at the end of it.
Milo Jovovic, 1824 to 1877, Montenegrin priest and warlord who fought against the Ottoman Empire. Well, big up yourself.
We're warlord, you know.
Yeah, big up yourself, Milo. Yeah. Alright, so let's get into this one. Idemo.
Smrt.
Right off the bat, it's that. I know a lot of people wait for songs to get in before they say anything about them, but just that drum and that the string sound in the background, it seems like it's going to be some similar stuff to what's that song?
Oh, it is a horizontal. Yeah.
Sunshine.
Smrt. Popa Mila.
Smrt.
Popa Mila Jovovica. Smrt. Popa Mila Jovovica. Smrt. Popa Mila Jovovica. U danima kad na ništa Crnogorci udariše, kad bijahu došli dani da ne bude turski više, u lovoru crnogorskom pokraj Kule Lehovića neko knjazu okleveta Popa Mila Jovovića. A knjaz Mila dozivaše uz prisustvo svih vojvoda, pa mu reče: Pope Milo, nici vino, nici voda. Kad dočuše Pope Milo, poleće mu sablji ruka, a dva oka ko strijele sijevnuše u hajduka. Vojvode se uplašiše od izgleda vuka gorskog, da oružje ne potegne na vladara crnogorskog. Kao da mu oštri mačem srce muško rasiječe, pa zavika gospodaru, Bog za tobom šta to reče.
So you can see them, obviously they're going to battle. Yeah. You see the Christians with the cross on their armor,
yeah,
fighting against the Ottomans.
Rečete ljuti to napuštio gospodara i vojvode i pod šator svoj sileni sa mislima teškim ode. A u ljutnji gusle zgrabi odjeknuše tanke strune, kriknu Milo kao sokote se majkom četnom kune, da će poći u grad Nišić sam bez ikog istog dana i na Megdan poslat silnog Mušovića kapetana.
Yeah, I like that. That's it.
Baci gusle uzja vranta.
In the days when Nikšić was attacked by the Montenegrins, when the time had come for it to be no longer Turkish, in the Montenegrin camp near the Leković Tower, a slander was delivered to the prince against Father Milo Jovovic, and the prince summoned Milo in the presence of all the dukes and said to him, Father Milo, you're neither fish nor fowl. When Father Milo heard this, his hand flew to his sword, and the two eyes, like arrows, flashed on the Hajduk's face. Rebel. The dukes were alarmed by the look of the mountain wolf, thinking that he might draw his weapon on the ruler of Montenegro. As if a sharp blade had cut his manly heart in two, he shouted, "My lord, God be with you. What are you saying?" So enraged, he left the lord and the dukes and went off to his silky tent with heavy thoughts in his mind. I like these bars are. It's telling a story, vivid story.
Yeah.
In his rage, he grabbed the thin strings rang out. Mila cried out like a falcon and swore on his mother's chetna. That sounds rude. And mounted his black horse, crossed the river Zeta, and on his ferocious stallion rode across the fields to the city. The stallions flew down Rastotsi as if carried on wings, but the Turkish guards on the city walls spotted Father Milo. Father Milo is getting ever closer to the Turks and their trenches driving to exhaustion his fierce black stallion. And we will continue shortly.
Posete pređe vode I na hatu pomamnome preko polja gradu ode. Leti vranac iz rastoke kao da ga nose krila, dok pedema turska straža opazila Popa Mila. A Pop Milo sve je bliže do Turaka I Šanaca, pod sobom je zamorio bijesnoga svoga vranca. Kao što mu dolikuje bira turske porodice, na najtvrđe ide šance, na najljuće gradske zlice. Pa ako bi poginuo da pogine od junaka, od čuvenih I priznatih Idrizovih potomaka.
Sorry. I just need to pause it because I'm really starting to now understand the theme of what it was like to listen to this sort of music. One word. Captivating.
Šta radiš, brate? Glupko kurac!
Ustavi ga turska straža na kapiju od mišića, kaza im se I naredi, zovite mi Mušović. Kada čuše Turci koje potrčaše kapetanu, malo zatim I Mušović na kapiju gradsku stanu. Pa kad viđe Popa Mila na bijesnom vrancu svome, dolasku se iznenadnom obradova njegovo. Otkud jutros Jovoviću veselijem glasom reče, zarobitnja za Crnogorskog u moj tvrdi grad uteče. Primamo te obje ručke, sve ćemo ti oprostiti, životu ti harambašo vjeruj neće ništa biti.
I've said it before, but I love videos like this.
Yeah.
We just show it. It gives you the essence. These videos they're not meant to be, even if it was in a day and age like this, they're not meant to be in 4K or 1080p HD. They're meant to give you an essence, give you the feeling. It's not supposed. This is not for technology. This is to give you a message. And I just yeah, perfect.
Anu Milo, dosta više ne budali bez potrebe, ja sam došao kapetane da na Megdan zovem tebe, noze spremi I izađi, biraj mjesto za Megdana, te riječi kao munja pogodiše kapetana. Preprijeđe pred Hajdukom iz junačke Markovine, jer je znao da od sablje njegove se lako kine. Ne smije Megdan da prihvati, prepade se svojoj glavi, a na slavu I na prošlost kuće svoje zaboravi. Već u strahu kukavički znak na kulu straži dade jehnu potlu sa glavice, pogođen s konja pade. Vrana streknu I pobježe natrag preko vode Zete, a na Mila sa sabljama niz glavicu Turci lete. Pa se grabe hoće prije manu sabljom po sokolu, za čije ime čuo I Zarhami to Stambolu. Na mrtvoga Popa stiže Ferizović, kad sam prvi zvizu sablja glava pate u stočenu loku krvi. Na najveću gradsku kulu na vrhana Mušovića istakoše Turci glavu Popa Mila Jovovića. Sa strzovog oštrog koca gleda Milo sa visine kako mu se Turci zore I po gradu šenlu.
Bro, have you clocked how the beats changed?
Yeah.
Now that he's spitting this bit.
Yeah. And it sounds like he's going in because the flow.
Yeah, so when we read the lyrics, this is gonna be like the next step to the story, like because he's telling it like a movie.
A gavran se crna tica obradova iznenada, kad krvavu viđe glavu pa se vije iznad grada. Miče se iznad tabreda na pedem pade, tvrdi po starijem navikama mušku glavu da nagradi. A krijući iz harema kroz penđere vire bule, da čuvenu vide glavu srpskog Popa na vrkule. Smrt, Popa Mila Jovovića. Smrt, Popa Mila Jovovića. Smrt, Popa Mila Mila Jovovića, smrt. Popa Mila Jovovića, smrt. Popa Mila.
I just want to ask you a question quickly. If there were no women left on earth, what are you doing with that tree? You're waking up, bare testosterone raging, and then you witness.
Rather than there's gonna be some half human, half trees about.
Tree's a living thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't make you gay. It's obviously a female tree. That song was a journey. Let's just do the rest of the lyrics and then we shall discuss. Because we've got plenty of things to discuss with you guys. Don't go anywhere. I see you putting your Ted look here on. Yeah? Take it back off and get back under the covers. As it becomes him, he's choosing Turkish families, attacking the best defended trenches and the city's worst scoundrels, so that if he is to die, he will be killed by a hero. Woo!
Wow.
By the renowned and esteemed descendants of Idris. That's his middle name.
Yes.
That's his father name. The Turkish guard stopped him at the gates of Nikshish. He showed himself and ordered them, "Bring me Mushovic." When the Turks heard this, they ran for the Capitan. And little later, Mushovic himself came to the city gates. And when he saw Father Milo on his fierce black stallion, he was delighted by his unexpected arrival. "What brings you this morning, Jovovic?" He said in a delighted voice, "Did you run away from the Montenegrin prince to seek refuge in my city? We'll accept you with open arms. We'll forgive everything you've done in your life. Haram Basha." Haram Basha is a leader of the rebels, yeah? But Milo shouted, "That's enough. Stop being needlessly foolish. I have come, O captain, to challenge you to a duel." He's basically saying to him, "I didn't come for you to forgive all my sins and do all this lardy-dardy shit. I came to take back what's mine, and I ain't leaving without it. So get ready and come out and choose a place for the duel." These words like lightning struck the captain. His face grew pale before the Hajduk from the heroic Markovina. It's a village near Cetinje, the then capital of Montenegro. Thank you very much. Because he knew that it was easy to die by Milo's sword, he dared not to accept the duel, being scared for his life, and he forgot the fame and history of his house. So instead, in his fear and cowardice, he signaled the guards on the tower, and a salvo rang out from the hill, and the priest fell dead to the ground. The black stallion bolted and ran across the Zeta River, and upon Milo with their swords, the Turks descended from the hill. They're bustling to be the first to use their sword on the hero, whose name is known even to Emperor Hamid in Istanbul. Emperor Hamid, the Ottoman Sultan Abdul Hamid II, to be precise.
Wow.
The dead priest was first reached by Hassan Ferizovic. The sword flashed and the head fell into a puddle of blood. On the tallest city tower on top of Mushovic's headquarters the Turks displayed the head of Father Milo Jovovic. From the sharp oaken stake, Milo is looking down on the Turks, jeering at him and their merriment in the city. A raven, the black bird, was suddenly delighted when he saw the bloody head, and now he's flying over the city. He's approaching the tower from above to land on the city walls, and as his old custom to desecrate the manly head. And secretly from the harem, the women are peering through the windows to see the famous head of the Serb priest on top of the tower.
Wow.
What a movie that was.
Wow, bruv. I felt like, that was movie mixed with history.
What a great depiction. Yes, and that's how we're gonna judge this. We're not gonna judge this today as if it's a song you're gonna put on in your car when you're driving. We're gonna judge this as art because that's what it was.
No, yeah.
So
100%.
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 9. Man. But just because, again, this is some real history here, but there's also some lessons if you really, really deep it. As a man, that's what you want to do, really. If you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out on your own terms. And he went out going and fighting for the people. Yeah, man. To any of the men out there, you guys, the fighters of the world, go out on your sword, fam. Don't be going out on any other man's terms. You too, ladies.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, that song was like a great depiction, like as I said before, and to marry up those lyrics with the video, it just made it even that much more vivid. Like I could imagine it. So
Yeah.
like
You could sit down and actually take it in, and that's the first sort of that's a sort of music where you actually learn stuff as well. Well, I learned something
yeah.
new, definitely. You know, I would love to get to know some of your points of view and thoughts on this song, especially those of you that you know saw this song, you know, on the TV or heard it on the radio.
Ovo Wisconsin Productions, chickadee chickadee chow.